Are live. Week 6 talks. We got a bunch of things to talk about. Got my man Lamont in the building. Got my man Am from Am Logic. Check him out. I believe
But
he was live last night, which is why we didn't go live last night. But before we get into our talks, so Am just found this Twitter with Steve Smith that I'm gonna play, and let's get some reactions here.
damn, Steve Smith is wild.
I mean, he's a wild boy.
He's wild, bro. But to
To
me,
me,
he a
he a
Hall of
Hall of
Fame
Fame
receiver.
receiver.
Oh, for sure. But let's check him out.
Short while ago, Broncos wide receiver Jerry Jeudy was walking by and Steve called out to him. They got a different reaction.
I called out to him because on my podcast, Cut to It, I just talked about guys that maybe have not showed up in the way or in the manner. And so the word that I've used to describe him in the past was a jag, just a guy. And so when I saw him, he's playing well. I wanted to say to him face to face, like, hey, I know I said some things in the past I probably shouldn't have, and I'm sorry. That's what I wanted to say to him. His response, Mike Robb and Bucky, was ninja.
Ninja.
Yes, I'm using the word ninja. I'm just using the word ninja. I don't mess with you. And it was a curse word. And so I was like, all right. And then he repeated it. So I'll say it again. I'm sorry that I said you were a jag, just a guy who's an average wide receiver they use a first round pick on. That isn't doing anything. I hope today that you actually show up in a way that you haven't showed up in the last couple of years since they drafted you. So if you ever got a problem with Agent 89, I'm sorry for saying that you're an average wide receiver, that they eventually will move on, and when teams call me and asking should they trade for you, I would say no, don't trade for Jerry Jeudy, because he's mentally unable to handle constructive criticism from people who watch specifically, can he be a wide receiver? He can be a wide receiver, he's a tier 3.
Wow.
Go back into the studio, I'm done now, thank you.
Wow. He said, I really love how he ended it on, I'm done now. That's what made it even better.
But that's always been Steve Smith.
Oh, yeah, he's always been aggressive.
Yeah.
Always. Always.
So and I agree with him. I mean, Jeudy and Ruggs were the big names coming out of Alabama that
That's a
draft.
fact.
You know, we all know what happened with Ruggs, and Jeudy ain't did nothing.
Right. To be honest, Ruggs was on his way. He was balling until the incident.
Yeah.
Ruggs was on his way. He wasn't no scrub.
No, but Jeudy, and they were saying Jeudy was better than him.
Yeah, when is the last
Jeudy
time
was supposed to be
Lamont?
Say that again.
Huh?
When was the last time an Alabama receiver was cold? Was it Amari Cooper?
Well, well, no, he wasn't from Alabama. No, I thought they just had somebody.
Let me see. Yeah. I just don't be feeling like Alabama receivers be doing that much in the league. I'd rather have a receiver from LSU.
Julio Jones was cold.
Oh, yeah, Julio. But how long ago was that?
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Yeah, Julio Jones was cold. No, I get that's fact.
But Jeudy was supposed to be on the same level as, because it was all the same draft class. Ruggs, CeeDee Lamb.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, CeeDee
That's
Lamb
when all
legit.
the receivers came out.
Okay.
But yeah, he's I ain't got no problem with what Steve Smith said, especially if it went down the way that he said.
And I bet it was in passing.
Right.
Oh no, he didn't stand there and say that to him.
Right.
Yeah. No, he ain't built like that. No, Steve Smith, absolutely not.
Nah, yeah,
Steve Smith would have lost his job.
he has inheritance anger. Like his anger is inbred from like 3 generations.
Yeah,
Dude,
and that's definitely one of those you better check my record moments.
right,
Right,
like for real.
right, right. Oh,
So
Steve Smith.
we'll keep it the same theme as we did last week. You know,
Okay.
we kind of got into Colorado, and they played Arizona State. And to be totally honest, from a statistical standpoint, they got beat in every category.
Mm.
I mean, on the defensive end, they were pretty even, but they both had 5 sacks.
Okay.
But it just makes me think though, was this just really a battle between two subpar teams, or has Colorado really figured it out? Because I would have thought that from the week before they would have had a stronger performance, if I'm being honest.
I would say every team is coming at Colorado just because of all the hype. So I think teams are going to play harder against them just because they got all the famous people coming to their games, all the hoopla. I feel like they got a target on their back at this point. So I think any win for them is a good win just because of the pressure. But I
Yeah,
will say that they are competing in a conference with mostly like JUCO players and HBCU players, and not technically big five school or big school conference players yet. And for them to be competing still with kind of lower tier talent, respectfully, it's still impressive.
They just recruited somebody, didn't they?
Yeah, yeah. I think by 2026 they'll be a powerhouse, but that's a process.
What do you think, Lamont?
um, as far as them being a powerhouse,
Just overall so far. How do you see?
I love Dion, but I'm off Colorado.
Okay, I don't expect
It's
them to be no
Shador, man.
world beaters.
No, I want them to win. It's Shador is should. I don't like Shador, man.
Yeah, no,
Okay,
that's been a common theme.
right.
Yeah, I'm not feeling him. I watched his the post game interview, and come on, man, like enough is enough. You know, he was like, yeah, um, that's when it's time to be legendary, and I was on my Tom Brady mode. Like, dude, stop it, man.
So is he taking that?
Let your dad do all of that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
that's naturally Dion.
Mm-hmm.
Like
You
he
forcing
just,
it.
yeah, I'm I'm
Trying
I'm
to.
off of that. And I and what you were saying, Am, as far as them having a target on the back, I think it's because of they mouths, not Dion's.
Mm. Interesting. Okay. Okay. That's a fit. Yeah,
Yeah,
because
If
they
you
do be
think
talking
about it, man,
spicy.
yeah, if you think about it, look at all of the incidents that they've had as far as players, uh, pre-game and post-game.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of it is surrounding Shador. Dion is Dion. You know,
Right.
he doesn't go out of his way to cause any conflict with other teams. He responds to them, when they say something. But I think a lot of the problem that people are having is the players' mouths.
but
Okay.
I think Dion has a large part of it, not even on purpose. I mean, just
Mm.
as a fan of football, and you grew up hating Dion as a player, it's probably going to translate to hating him as and excuse me. And to be totally honest, no one likes a show off player. Mayweather. Once he became Money Mayweather, people started being like,
Right. Like, right.
But question though, now here's an interesting question that I thought about the other day. And I don't know if any of you, we weren't around, but did Joe Namath get hate
Oh yeah, I believe so.
Did he get
Because
hit?
he
I
threw a
don't know.
lot of interceptions back in his day.
No, I mean no. But what I mean is he used to have fur coats on.
I would assume so.
You know, sitting on the
I mean,
bench.
you got chinchillas on the sideline.
Right.
Everybody else got a regular jacket.
No,
You got a chinchilla on.
that's my point.
I
I
would
just
assume
don't know.
so.
I wasn't from around there, so I can't really.
I think he was just more. That was just Joe Cool.
Just being cool, about you. Just
But
being
still,
cool.
Yeah, that was just Joe
you wear a
Cool.
fur on the bench, you stunting. You stunting.
Yeah,
Especially back in that day.
Right. On some Ric Flair type, you know.
yeah, and I don't know if people were hating on Dion. Um, I mean, I always thought he was. I liked him. I always liked him.
No,
And he talked a little. He talked jazzy.
All right.
And sometimes he went a little overboard. Little overboard. And I think that's what Shadour's doing.
yeah.
Okay.
There's no need. A lot of the stuff that he says and does is like, okay, dude, it's not necessary. Especially you're on the field. You're the one that got to deal with the punishment.
Right.
Yeah. And I think
So
he had a subpar game this last game against.
Their goal should just be to make a bowl game at this point. That should be their goal. Not no major bowl, just to get to a bowl game, period. Because you got to remember, this was a team that was 1-11, something wild like that. So I think for them to even go to a bowl game is impressive.
Yeah.
Right.
However, I thought the game of the week last week for college at least was Arizona and USC.
No. Texas and Oklahoma.
But that game.
Yeah. That Red River rivalry.
Yeah, Red River rivalry. Yeah, bro. That was the big game. Those are two highly ranked teams.
Yeah. I mean, this one, what I say, this one is it was a verge. Arizona was on the verge of upsetting these dudes. And they had an opportunity to do it. And they just couldn't. And it was just ridiculous. But, I mean.
Because they had them, 17-0?
Yeah. And.
Oh, yeah. You can't choke that.
Right. But even in overtime, they had a chance. But their kicker missed the field goal. And then it was just.
But that's why it's levels sometimes. When you're a good team, certain things end up going your way just because you're a good team.
But Arizona quarterback, that Fafita kid, he threw for 5 touchdowns.
Yeah, that's impressive.
He threw for 305 touchdowns.
But you know what? Let's say this. Hold on. Let's say this. Is USC suspect?
Their defense is.
Colorado lit them up.
Their defense.
Yeah, Colorado lit them up for 40-some. I mean, they're suspect.
Yeah. No,
they're not gonna win a national championship.
Okay, exactly. That's what I'm getting at. Right. Yeah.
Yeah. No, the defense is too weak, and you're relying too heavily on Caleb Williams.
I agree.
That's why he has to do, 5-6 touchdowns every game.
Right.
Does he give you signs of Mahomes?
Yep.
Yeah.
I could say that.
I'm really impressed by his footwork, to be totally honest.
Yeah.
He make those side passes. He does a lot of I think mature football play.
He's very fundamentally sound.
Yeah.
But they said he's like the best prospect in maybe a decade. They said some crazy like that. Like they're pretty much saying like all the analysts like he's a surefire pick. Whoever gets them, he's gonna be a franchise quarterback, no doubt. Like there's not even questions.
Is he going to Washington? The way they've been playing.
Man, he might go to Minnesota. You talking about Washington? Minnesota 1-4.
No,
they talking about trading Cousins.
Washington. I don't think they won a game yet.
Oh no, they don't won a game. I think. Let's see.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Who?
Yeah, they did.
Did they?
Yeah.
Yeah, you remember they just beat somebody that we thought they shouldn't have?
They 2-3. Yeah, the Commanders are 2-3.
Who did they just beat?
They just lost to Chicago, but
you know what? Carolina is the only defeated team. Carolina's 0-5.
Well, they ain't
They
gonna
won
draft
their
no
first 2
quarterback.
games against the Cardinals and the Broncos, and now lost 3 straight.
No. Yeah, and Carolina ain't gonna draft no quarterback.
Yeah, it's
No,
a
because
lot
they
of
just
one.
got with the Bryce Young dude. Yeah,
It's a ton of 1-4 teams.
yeah, the Giants.
So
They need a quarterback.
They can't. They probably won't allow him to do that though.
with Caleb, they have him like right now ranked number 2 for Heisman.
Okay.
Who's number 1? Nick?
Yeah, that and that kid from
Oregon?
Washington.
Oh, okay. The
Mike
quarterback.
Yeah. They
Okay.
actually have him as the number 1.
Interesting. Okay.
Mike Penix from Washington. He's almost through for 2,000 yards.
Damn.
16 touchdowns.
Oh yeah, he
What?
cooking.
Yeah, what is Caleb though?
Caleb's at about 1,800 yards, 22 touchdowns.
Jesus.
Yeah.
22?
Yep. They got Bo Nix
Yeah.
third. Bo Nix is rounding off third and it's a huge difference between 1 and 2 and 3. Because Bo Nix is at 1,459 yards passing, but he has 15 touchdowns.
Damn.
Then Jordan Travis from Florida State. He got about 1,200 yards with 12 touchdowns in the pick.
He has no chance.
No.
He's just there to get free food when they have
So
the ceremony. He has no chance.
How many interceptions has Caleb thrown?
1.
Stop.
That's high.
Yeah, that's Heisman, bro. What are they thinking about?
Yeah.
He the
And
truth,
what about
bro. I'm
number
not
1?
even hold you.
Penix, he's at about, like I said, 2,000 yards, 16 touchdowns, 2 interceptions.
No, you got to give that to Caleb.
Yeah, maybe they just trying to be nice for now.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's just how they had him ranked.
22 touchdowns already? They'd only played a few games.
Right.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, they've been putting up major numbers.
That's
But see,
video
that's what I was
game-ish.
saying. But that's what I was saying. They rely on him to have to score 4, 5, 6 touchdowns a game.
Otherwise,
the
they'll
defense
lose.
is horrible. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. So he under the gun to put up them numbers. Okay.
Yeah. Because I think he scored 3 touchdowns in that game alone.
And that's when he threw his first interception, I think, too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Damn, Caleb cold like that? Jesus.
Right. So, switching up here, we're going to talk. Did you get to go to that Raiders game?
Nah, man, I wasn't in the mood.
Okay. Well, you didn't. Well, it was probably good that you didn't go because I felt like that was the Packers. I thought it was our game to lose, so to speak.
And we lost it. Damn, yeah.
Because they should have won that game. It was a lot of drop balls. You know, it was a lot
poor
of
coaching
plays. Yeah, it was bad quarterback decisions. It was a little bit of everything. Jordy didn't look.
I think that was our worst performing game of the season to me so far on all facets: defense, offense, coaching. That by far, we shouldn't be losing to no Garoppolo. Respectfully, Garoppolo is a backup quarterback masquerading as a starter.
Yeah, it was a struggle to watch, to say the least.
And the person that we gotta call out, man, AJ Dillon is washed. Get him out of here, bro. Like AJ Dillon is averaging less than 4 yards a carry at his size is ridiculous. Get him out of there.
Are they running plays that should be Aaron Jones though? Because it just seemed like he a power back, and to me, I was seeing him have his best runs when he was shifted, and he stopped doing that. It seemed like in the second half of the game. So, but I don't know if those are Aaron Jones plays that are designed for him to be trying to execute.
And then if that's the case, we got that backup running back that does have speed. So if you're gonna run them plays, run them with him in there. That's still coaching to me.
Yeah.
And you know
That's
how I
true.
feel about Joe Barry. I'll shoot the fade with Joe Barry. Oh, this man in the red zone, fam. You playing off the receivers in the red zone is crazy. Giving Adams a free release. Man, listen, man.
Yeah, I had already made up my mind. If I did go to the game, I was gonna have a Raider shirt on under the Green Bay.
You gonna rip him
Hilarious.
off.
Hilarious.
So when it got ugly, I could take it off.
Right, still be straight. You dirty.
Leave it on the seat. Leave it on the seat for somebody else.
Right.
Right.
So it kind of looked like it's Detroit that's going to take the NFC North.
Oh yeah, they're the most complete team, but they're well coached, and you can tell. That's the difference. They're well coached. I think Matt LaFleur is a fraud, to be honest.
Well, we'll see about him and Jordan Love next season. Next season is when, and I said this before, I'll judge them both next season.
Okay, so this is just getting acquainted season, what you say. So you're not counting this against either team. Okay, either player. Okay, gotcha.
All right.
And as far as Detroit goes, and I've been rocking with Detroit, man. I think they're maybe the third best team in the NFC. Period.
That's a fact. I put them above Dallas because I think Dallas is a team, fraudulent. I would say San Francisco, Philly, Detroit.
And then Detroit.
Yeah. And then Dallas. You gotta give them some respect.
Early, I don't make my predictions for a couple more weeks, but as much as I like Philly, something still seemed off with me with that squad.
Oh, they're not the same team. They lost a lot of their coaching staff though. They all went on to be other head coaches in the league though, so they gotta adjust. But for them still to be undefeated though, it's still impressive though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They're doing enough to win at this point.
So let me ask y'all this. Going back to Detroit, would you have, looking back on it now, would you have still made that quarterback swap, even though it got you a Super Bowl?
I don't know if you can ever take back a Super Bowl though. That's the only thing they did they accomplished the goal. And Stafford ain't washed. He got Cooper Kupp back. They balling a little bit now.
Yeah, but Goff got you to a Super Bowl.
True.
And probably could get you. I don't know, man. Goff is. I like dude.
He's gotten better, but I think the coach now understands him and his game better though. All that coaching make a difference.
Yeah, that's true.
His whole career, to be totally honest.
You're right. You went from a great coach to another good coach. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's not no world beater, Jared Goff. He in a good system. He ain't no world beater.
Man, he playing some good ball, man.
He is, but they got some killers on offense. Amon St. Ryan, no joke.
Yeah. Didn't we have him?
No joke.
Green Bay had him.
They might have.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised if they did or not. But the Packers
Green
is deep
Bay
at
had
receiver.
him.
I will say that.
Yeah, they had him, and they let him and Jamal Williams go, and they both went to Detroit. Yep.
So, do you see any surprise teams that stick out so far?
The Bucks.
Yeah, that just say Tampa Bay. Yeah.
Seattle too.
No, Seattle. They still got most of their core and their quarterback back, so they should be where they at.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Nobody
almost out the league, but they both 3-1. But Tampa got the NFC South. They number one in the NFC South right now.
I can see that.
And nobody could say that they saw Baker Mayfield going down there and them doing what they're doing.
Baker right now
Agreed.
he got almost 900 yards, 7 touchdowns, 2 picks. Can't be
Let's
mad
see.
at
At all.
No.
No, you can't.
can't be mad at that.
Just a little bit off topic. You know, I like Anthony Richardson from Indianapolis as a quarterback.
If he could stay healthy, because he out.
That's the problem. So is that okay? There you go, Lamont. So is that a problem, y'all think? Is it going to be a problem with him staying healthy? He seemed to get hurt like every other game. It's not for long stretches, but he's still getting nicked up. But when he play, he be balling though.
I think that's
Well,
gonna,
this time he on IR.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah,
I didn't know he
he
was on
left his
IR.
shoulder up, and he might have to have surgery. So he might be done for the season. Because IR, that's automatic. What, 4 to 6 weeks? You
Yeah,
have to be out.
exactly. Yep.
I think it's 4. I think it's 4.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, that's 4 weeks. You might as well sit him the season. Why bring him back?
Okay. But he, even though he only got a small sample portion, I think he got a lot of upside. I think they cool. As long as he can stay healthy, I think they got a quarterback.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Same with Houston. It's interesting. When is the last time rookie quarterbacks came in and were this kind of affected? Even Houston, CJ Stroud is legit, bro. He legit.
He
Yeah.
is.
He's
He
been
is.
So what do y'all think the difference is now? But for like back in the day, first round quarterbacks used to be kind of trash, but now they seem to at least be solid coming in where they just not looking like deer in the headlights. You know what I'm saying?
I think a lot of it has to do with, just the evolution of the game, and they're getting protected a lot more.
That's fair. That's fair.
I kind of think it's more the first part of what you said, though. I think these kids are the fundamentals are a lot greater, and
Okay.
the game is different where they protect the quarterback a lot more, so they got time to really, do what.
That's what I
they
just said.
read.
Yeah, I just said I agreed with, but you didn't
Mhm.
really say it.
You didn't want to hear that. You wanted him to say this. You wanted to say it again.
I had
He's
to.
gonna repeat exactly what I said.
I had to translate it for the audience.
Right, This is wild.
We don't speak Vegas over here, buddy.
Oh, that's wild. No, but football
Damn,
been fun
man.
this year. It ain't nobody been wild dominant besides San Francisco. San Francisco seemed like they deadlocked to go to the Super Bowl.
They seem back.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, like you said, even Philly, Miami ain't undefeated anymore. But like Philly 5-0, but it ain't the same 5-0 as
Right. San Fran, no, sir.
Yeah, it hit different.
You know what I heard earlier today, and I don't know how correct this is. One of y'all would have to pull it up and see. Russell Wilson is putting up the same numbers pretty much as Mahomes.
Interesting.
But I think though probably what the difference is that whenever I see Russell Wilson stats, he have these small dump off plays that they run for him. He'll pass a lot, but it don't seem to translate into.
So nothing explosive.
Right.
Nothing explosive. Okay.
Yeah, but that's still. I was shocked when I heard that.
I can
Yeah,
believe
I
that.
think what's letting them.
I don't think this is Mahomes.
I think. Huh?
I don't think this is Mahomes' best year. Football.
No. But I'm saying for all the heat that Wilson is taking,
Right.
he's putting up those type of numbers,
Yeah.
and nobody's saying that about Mahomes because they winning.
Yeah. All right.
Right.
But I think the part about Denver, I don't know how we get back on Denver. Well, I took us back to Denver, but
Yeah. I can tell you exactly how.
yeah. Their defense is disappointing, and that was supposed to be the strong suit.
Strong point. Yeah, that's fair. Yep. They defense
Yep.
has been getting tore off. Yeah.
Hey, I bet they'll get a quarterback if they win number 1.
Who, Denver?
Yeah.
They can't afford to though. They gave Russell Wilson all that guaranteed money.
$250 million.
Yeah.
I think they'll move off from him next year, though.
If they got
Then just take the L.
they would get him out of there. There's no way that they would pass up on Caleb.
You think they would take that loss though? That much money? That's millions.
Yes, it's a billion-dollar owner.
I don't even think they need the number one pick. I think if Wilson doesn't pan out, because first of all, that's not who Sean Payton wants.
Right.
He wanted to go to the Chargers. So I think that if it doesn't work out this year, what is it? I think it's like 39. If they took the hit, it'd be 39 one year and like 40 something the next year. I think they'll take the hit.
Oh, for sure. And not to mention, they don't have to cut.
And they don't necessarily have to get Caleb Williams. That other dude from Washington is nice too.
Yeah, but I mean, they can easily trade.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Cut him, they can get something for him. Somebody
maybe.
Yeah, I'm just saying somebody's gonna want him.
Yeah,
he back up.
But even if they just waive him, just cut your losses now.
Yeah,
right, and just waive him. Yeah,
because what are you gonna waste 3 more years?
Nah, By that
well,
time,
we know that
his receivers is playing trash. Though in his defense, his receivers is playing trash.
Him and Sierra will have a reality show by the time.
That's it. Fast.
Right.
Is anybody having worse luck with receivers though than Lamar Jackson? Lamar Jackson receivers are awful, bro. Awful. They be on Lamar Jackson helmet. It don't be his fault, bro. I be watching them games. He be dropping them shits right where you want him to be, and they'll just.
Yeah.
That team as a whole, though, man, he has to be the most unlucky quarterback. I mean, seriously, think about it, man. You lose your running back last year. He comes back this year. What did he play? A game?
If. Right.
Yeah,
no,
now
he
he's done again.
Right.
You bring in these receivers, they either dropping the ball or getting hurt.
Odell Beckham ain't really played yet.
No. I seen him trotting into the locker room the other day.
Dude ain't playing.
And they got Nelson Aguilar. If you got him in the game, you know your receiving core is terrible.
Right.
Period.
Not playing. I forgot he was in the league, if I'm being honest. I totally forgot.
Who?
Odell.
Aguilar?
Beckham.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. He always hurt.
Yeah, I mean, he didn't even exist for me for the last.
And I think he got a nice check this year, too. 1 year, he got a nice little check.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because when he played, he called. Look when the Rams, when he was playing before he got hurt in the Super Bowl, he was on an MVP pace.
No. I hope he at least coaching these receivers, doing something.
You can't coach hands.
He teaching them how to dance.
Right. And they ain't gonna never get in the end zone to do none of them dances.
Real
you are right.
And when are we gonna start poking at Joe Burrow a little bit? They've been underachieving.
This is what
the Bengals
we talked about at the beginning of the season. This is his 4 games. We'll see what he do. But Lamar, you worried about his injury though, right?
Yeah.
Do you think they should sit him down? Do you think that they're making him play through the injuries because they don't think it's that serious?
I think it reminds me of KD. You got this nagging calf injury, and they can't say, okay, well, it's definitely going to be an Achilles neck.
Right.
But it happens more than more times than not. There's no reason why his calf should still be bothering him from preseason.
True. Right.
That's
true.
So I think that if he's playing right now, that's fine. But the first sign of anything about that calf again, they need to sit him down.
I agree. Because he's your long-term franchise quarterback. It ain't worth it. And he's cold for real. I honor Joe Burrow.
Yeah, and he's already had leg injuries.
Right.
That's true from college too, right?
Yeah, and his first year. You remember he didn't
Oh,
play
yeah,
his
that's
first
right.
year.
That's right.
Yeah. So yeah, you got to protect him from
I
himself.
forgot about that.
Yeah, he was out his first year. What did he have? A torn
Something,
ACL?
yeah. I just completely forgot about it. But yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
But damn.
And I think
I
that
know they be
happened in
wanting to
preseason.
compete. Right. What do you think about Deshaun Watson? I feel like he looking back like the old Deshaun Watson. They just might not have all the talent around him yet.
Is it something else? Like, is he truly hurt?
For Watson,
Yeah.
I think that he's finally shaking off the rust.
Yeah, agreed.
But what did
And maybe mental rust too. You know what I'm saying? From everything he was going
Yeah.
through. Because Amari Cooper putting up numbers, Mike. Amari Cooper is still putting up numbers.
Amari Cooper always puts up numbers. I'm just gonna be honest.
Yeah, he's solid.
He's solid. No matter where he go. Yeah.
No, yeah.
But I think them losing Nick Chubb really hurt them though. That hurt them a lot. You losing Chubb.
Yeah. And quiet as kept, I think they probably have the most I would say they probably got I think they got the best defense in the league all around.
I still say San Francisco, but they up there. They right there though. No, I would say San Francisco, but they right there.
See, I think I'll give San Fran the edge with their front.
Yeah, agreed. Yep.
But then when you look at Cleveland, they got the front, they got the safeties, they got the backs. Like they got a solid defense.
Because they straight this year, right? Yep. They don't got no losing record, right?
No, they're
they 2-2.
Yeah, I'm about to say I think they 500.
Yeah, they 2-2.
But like you said, Chubb missing out on Chubb was a huge disappointment for them.
Right.
Yeah.
For them this year.
And can we officially say too now, just keeping it in that division, that Derrick Henry is officially washed?
He's inconsistently. He has moments where he shines. Like the week before, he had a great game. But now he's, and it hurts me because I'm such an advocate for running backs that I feel like they deserve their money, but so many just come and go that it's just like, damn, they really are expendable.
Dude, Derrick Henry's averaging 3.8 yards per carry, bro. He has 2 touchdowns.
See?
66, 65 yards a game.
Pull up Tannehill's numbers.
Tannehill has got 2 touchdowns, 5 picks.
Okay, so that's what I was going to ask you. Do you think it's Derrick Henry slipping, or do you think they're asking him to do too much? Other teams know it, and they just stopping the run.
That probably, and
you got to, That's
when you think about it too, a situation like this could destroy a running back's career.
Yeah,
this could end his career just with the position that he's being put in, because it looks like it's on him.
And
you're gonna be like,
that's what. Yeah, I think that's probably what the problem is. Teams know that that's all they got to stop.
Right.
That's just my expert opinion.
No, Tannehill 2 touchdowns and 5 picks. That speaks volumes right there. And he was always kind of trash. All
right, I'm gonna shift up a bit. We're gonna shift sports. So I saw the NBA power ranking. You may get the top 10, or you may go top 5.
Top 5.
Top 5. Surprise to me. Number 5 is the Lakers.
Okay.
Number 4 is the Suns. Number 3 is Milwaukee.
Okay.
The disrespect. Number 2 is Boston.
Of course.
Number 1 is Denver.
They the champs. They the champs. So you got to give them that respect.
I don't respect that. I still don't have. I still think Denver's too high. To be totally honest, I think you would have to swap them at 3 for me.
Okay.
Boston
Why?
and Milwaukee. I would have. I think Boston and Milwaukee would probably be a number 1 or 2 team.
But are you going? I
Their
ain't got a
rosters
problem
are
with.
both
I don't
better
have a
than
problem with
Denver's
the
right
look.
now.
And I'm only going on paper too.
Mm-hmm.
Only on.
Yeah, and I think the champs are the champs until they're not.
Right.
Yeah.
Agreed. I do think
I
I
don't have a
don't
problem with
understand how
the
the
list.
Celtics are above the Bucks though. That's wild.
Well, I think they made some good moves.
Yeah.
Those two, I wouldn't be mad either way.
Right.
Bucks
Yeah, that's
2,
true.
Bucks 3, I wouldn't be mad either way because they both got made some hellified moves, especially Boston.
Right. Straight up. Right.
You know, so yeah, I wouldn't be mad at it. And the Lakers, I mean, hell, do LeBron need any more help?
No, they got a lot. They got a lot. I mean, yeah, they signed a lot of people. They
Yeah,
signed a lot of people.
But you have the Lakers over the Warriors.
Yep, I can see that.
yeah.
Yeah, I would say the Warriors is probably 6 though.
They are 6.
Yeah, I would have the Warriors at 6
Who
because
would
I
you
think
have at 7?
Klay Thompson is regressing.
Who do you? Okay, yeah. Now here we go. Who do you think at number 7? See, we already established Denver, Boston, Milwaukee, Phoenix, Lakers, Warriors. Who's at 7?
Sacramento.
Wrong.
Damn, really?
I would say
Memphis?
I wouldn't be surprised if they had Dallas.
Nope. Am was right. It was Memphis.
Memphis?
Memphis
Yeah.
over Sacramento?
Yeah.
Like this.
With Ja missing 25 games?
Before we finish the list,
Right. Yeah, that's a little wild.
they're not even on the top 10, bro.
Who?
Sacramento.
Oh, that's disrespect right there.
Yeah.
Disrespect. That's a little disrespect.
Sacramento is not on the top 10. So
Wow.
who do you have at 8? Who do you think is at 8?
Well,
I
we
don't
know it
know
ain't
now.
Sacramento.
Right.
Philly.
Nope, they're 10.
Cleveland?
Okay.
Nope. You're missing 2
Oh,
teams.
the Clippers got to be in there then. The Clippers?
Clippers number 8.
Okay.
Clippers.
Number 9 is pretty obvious. Obvious. You're just kind of overlooking the team right now for some reason.
Miami.
There you go.
Okay.
Number 9.
And see, this has to be going off of last year because Miami lost.
Right, they had a horrible.
They didn't add any. No, I'm saying they didn't add anything to get better. They actually lost players.
Yeah, they're going to regress this year.
And I think they just went on a good run last year.
Right.
End of the season.
They got lucky.
Yeah. No,
Right.
I hands down think so. All right. So here we go. We're going to get it in before the end of the show.
Yes, sir.
Do we got time this week?
Right. I don't think so. So last week, winner was Am. Am had, but I'm gonna be honest, we all did horrible. Am had 8 wins. I had 7, and Lamont had 6.
Okay, so they was within range.
I feel like he looking right at me. Like you were in. Hey, nah, it was rough for everybody. It was rough for everybody. So we'll get into this week. We all picked Kansas City ahead of time, so
Right.
we already had it established. No one was gonna pick Denver anyway. I don't care. All right, so let's start off. We got Ravens and Titans. This is in Titans land in Tennessee.
Ravens.
I'm going Ravens. I've lost hope for Tennessee. I bet on them 2 weeks in a row and failed. I'm going Ravens.
Actually, you know what? And that's why mine was shifted off crazy last week why I lost. Some of these games are played in London, and I think this is one of them.
Yep, that's a London. That's the
Mm.
only one though. It's only one London game. This is the only
See,
one.
I would have been tied with you, Mike, if you would have made that. If you would have said that last week, because the Jaguars game was in London.
Yeah, you would have. Yeah. All right.
See,
I'll that.
withholding information.
Right. Who you got though?
So, Ravens.
All right. Commanders and Falcons in Atlanta.
Oof.
Falcons.
Commanders.
I'm gonna go Falcons too. They're at home. It should be a good game. Seahawks and Bengals. Even though the Bengals are two.
Oof.
This
And
is
where's it being played at?
in Cincinnati.
Bengals.
I'm gonna take the Bengals as well.
Yeah, me too.
Another good game.
Yeah.
Or Colts and Jacksonville. Sorry, this is in Jacksonville.
Jags.
Yeah, I'm going Jags. Pause.
I'll go opposite.
You going Colts?
Yeah.
All right.
You didn't have to pause that. You didn't say I'm going to jag with you. Lamont, I'm a jag with you. No. You picked the damn team.
It's wild.
Still pause now. Now pause.
That was super wild. This is Lamont go, bro.
Easy one. This one. Panthers and Dolphins.
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 Yeah.
Tough one here. Vikings Bears.
Bears.
I'm going Bears as well. They at least been putting points up.
And there's no Jefferson.
Right.
Oh, exactly.
I think they put him on IR.
Hey, I think they did.
Yeah, they did. And
Yeah, I'll
4
go
weeks, right?
Yep, I'll go Bears.
Niners and Browns.
Niners.
I'm going Niners. Saints and Texans in Houston.
Where's it played at?
In Houston.
Texans.
I'm gonna go Saints.
Ooh.
I'm gonna go Saints.
Man, that Saints defense is nice.
It is.
I'm gonna go Saints.
All right, we got Patriots and Raiders. It's an ugly game.
Damn.
And they're playing in here.
They're playing in Vegas.
Raiders.
Yeah, Raiders.
Patriots are horrible,
I like
dude.
saying that.
I'm going Raiders as well. Here's a good one too. Lions and Buccaneers. This gonna be a good game.
Lions.
They're
Yeah,
playing.
I'm rolling with Lions.
Go ahead and roll with Baker.
When you say it like that, now that just make me not want to.
That's what it is. That's what you're saying if you pick them.
I know.
Where are they playing?
They're playing in Tampa, so I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go with the Bucks.
Okay.
Damn, wait a minute. Yeah, I'm gonna stay with Detroit.
All right. Cardinals and Rams.
Rams.
Yeah, you gotta go Rams. Damn Cardinals. Eagles and Jets.
Eagles. This could be upset alert, but I'm gonna go Eagles.
You know what? And a part of me want to say upset alert too, but I'm afraid, so I'm gonna go Eagles.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Eagles.
Giants and Bills.
Bills.
How do you feel about the Giants, especially their quarterback, Lamont?
Yeah,
He
I'm
said
gonna go with
especially
Buffalo.
their quarterback.
Hell, I hate to even pick Buffalo because of Josh Allen, but I'll say
Oh, I forgot
Buffalo.
about that too. That's a double-edged sword for you.
Right.
I'm going
I
Buffalo.
lose either way.
Right.
I don't think Daniel Jones is a bad quarterback, but he looks below average without a running game.
Don't
Him
stop.
and Dak Prescott to me is about the same caliber quarterback.
You see the look of disgust on my face right now. Like,
Yeah, Daniel Jones is a backup quarterback. Seriously, he's a solid. He's a solid backup quarterback.
But he got
He
156 million though.
well, that's the sad part about it. But he would be. But no, I could see him having a career like Ryan Fitzpatrick.
Okay.
Just a long, solid career as a backup.
Okay.
All right. Lastly, Cowboys and Chargers.
Chargers.
Ooh.
It's in San Diego.
Chargers.
They're still in
I
San Diego.
like Herbert.
Wait, Chargers are they? Where are they
L.A.
now? Is LA? Okay.
Yeah, the LA.
L.A.
Yeah,
I didn't think it
LA
was San
now.
Diego. Showing my age.
Damn.
I know. I'm gonna go Chargers just because Dak is looking real rattled right now.
I agree.
He's looking
I'm gonna say Dallas because I think they need a bounce back game after that butt whooping that they just had.
problem now. I think there's a problem in Dallas. They're gonna start shopping dude around. Nah, you can't do that.
Yeah, they traded for Trey Lance, so
Yeah, but they ain't gonna shop him around. They'll put him
yeah.
on before they do that.
They'll tell him to fake an injury, let Trey come in and finish the season and see how it go.
Right.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll see. We'll see. You have to get it popping next week. Any last words?
I want to see a bounce back game from Jordan Love, and I want to see what the Bucks look like with the actual starters in the game against the Lakers, and
Are
see
they
how
playing
we kind
starter?
of look. Dame and Giannis supposed to be playing, not Middleton though.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm definitely got to tune into that. So you'll be
Mhm.
going live for that on that day.
Absolutely.
Check him out again.
Oh,
Logic.
and I want to say I'm loving what I'm seeing out of the Las Vegas Aces.
Oh, the
They
woman
are dominating the
WNBA.
finals.
Okay.
I mean, really? I haven't seen them.
Oh yeah, huh?
I haven't seen them at all this year.
Well, they won last year. Put a hell of a team together. Even grabbed up Candace Parker, but she's hurt. And so they're playing New York Liberty. They beat them the first game, double digits. And last night, man, I think they beat them by like 30 points, man. So they up 2-0. One more game is over.
Didn't y'all win the Stanley Cup?
Yeah, we title town now.
Damn.
I don't know about all that, but the only
Who else has two champions in one city
I don't know.
currently?
Idle town.
Yeah, that's y'all. Yeah, no, y'all. Where y'all supposed to be?
But wait,
Nope,
why
you
is
right.
it in the finals? They got to at least. I mean, come on. They got to at least be 7 games for women in the finals. That's crazy.
Isn't it 5 games?
No,
No,
5 games.
That's is the first round best of 3?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Well, the women. WNBA is just now picking up real steam, though.
Right, agreed.
But man, them Aces, man, check them out.
I'm gonna check them out.
I'm gonna have to.
Becky Hammond is the head coach.
You know what though? I wish they would really at least just slap board. Like you don't got to dunk on nobody, but if you slap board on somebody during the game, that would still be equally impressive. I feel like for a woman.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds a little. Just appreciate what they're doing. See,
No, I'm definitely gonna check them out. So yeah, we'll
Yes, sir.
definitely do it next week.
All
Like,
right.
follow, subscribe. Again, check out Amra's Logic. Always great content.
Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you having us on the platform.
Until next time.
All
all
right,
right, brothers. Y'all have
All
a
right.
good one.
Later.
You too. All right, go on.
All right.